Hello friends! Thank you for once again joining me for some good old Heart Talk with Hannah. Today I wanted to just kind of do something extremely different with all the political craziness that's been going on the past several months, really. I just thought, what is something positive I can inject into the conversation? Because I feel like we have really just created a culture that destroys people. We take the words that come out of our mouth and we destroy people who are different from us. And I don't think that's cool. Especially as a Christian, I don't feel like that's the best way to show love to people, which is apparently what everyone wants. Let's show some love. So I feel like the best way to do that is to speak life with your words, to quote TobyMac. So today I wanted to just real quickly throw out some reasons why I love my liberal friends. So let's jump in, okay? So number one, liberals are very passionate people. They're very passionate about their causes and what they believe and their stances. I think we've really seen that, and it's just like, wow, I wish I could be that passionate, like I feel it inside, but sometimes I don't know, I guess I'm too scared or nervous to really, let it show or whatever. And that kind of leads into the next thing, is that they aren't afraid to tell people their opinion. They just aren't afraid. They're just out there. And I'm like, whoa. Partially because I'm an introvert and just talking in general kind of freaks me out when I have to talk to people. I just play it safe, but they're all out there and they, voicing their opinion and letting it be heard. At the end of the day, I think, you could take a page out of their book and learn to buck up a little bit more and not be so afraid of people. So the third thing I wrote down is they know how to stand together. Unlike some political groups that seems like they have a lot of internal hemorrhaging because they're attacking each other, I feel like liberals really know how to stand together and kind of unite under one cause, and then, like I talked about before, going out and making their voice heard about that issue. So I think that connectedness, I guess, that they have is something that, can be admired as well. Like, wow, they really know how to support each other. Something else about liberals that I can appreciate is that they do think so differently from me. It's just kind of a marvel to me that, two people can look at the same issue and just come away saying totally different things. When I do get out of my own little world and I step over into their shoes and try to see, different points of view, it helps me be strengthened in my own views or to understand my own views better. Because sometimes I'll just say something like, oh yeah, I'm for this, and then someone will have a rebuttal or well, I believe this, and it kind of makes me think, well, why do I believe what I believe? Wait a second, why is this important to me? But it just really makes me as a person have to dig down and do the research behind this is why I believe this certain way. And this all goes back to one of my new favorite quotes. It's from Aristotle, and he says, "It is the mark of an educated mind to entertain a thought without accepting it." I just think that's a really, really powerful quote. And if we could remember that a little bit more, no matter what your political view is, I think we could just get along a little bit better and realize that, hey, we're going to be different. We're going to be different. We're humans. But it can be neat to get out of yourself for a little bit, see someone else's view, and then either come back and change the way you think or be strengthened in the way that you think. So I have my liberal friends to thank for that, because they do challenge me on a regular basis to really take a step back and be like, okay, why do I believe what I believe? That's my 2 cents, and I hope this kind of promotes a feeling of positivity and learning to respect people for things that may be different from you instead of berating them and tearing them down, because at the end of the day, that's not going to do any good. Not going to do any good at all. Just remember, when you're interacting with someone who's different from you, your words have the power to build up or tear down. Until next time, bye!